first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Green comes in for Mbamute. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Harper in for Jordan.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Wilcox comes in for J.J. Redick. Kerr with it, Wilcox on him, and the shot is good. Kerr's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Chicago with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Wilcox can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Simpkins can't get the heave to fall.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And Griffin sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout.
Attention, Stadium Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
So for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Johnson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul.
Austin Rivers.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Kerr. Launches it. And that one's good. Kerr's got 13.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Wilcox dishes to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Jordan.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Green slams it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Bushler. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Left side, Griffin. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss. Simpkins got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
A different look for the Clippers. Pablo Prigioni comes in for Wilcox. And Chris Paul subbed in for Austin Rivers. The Bulls also changing it up. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Simpkins. Rodman comes in for Wennington. And it's Jordan in for Harper. Clippers trail by 15. From deep three-point range, and it's Paul missing. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Griffin. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Green. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
.104 left to play here in the half. Outside Griffin. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Griffin's got 5 points so far. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Kerr. D right on him. And Steve Kerr with his 4th triple of the game.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Jordan double clutches in mid-flight.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Chicago timeout call.
Start it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reddick comes in for Pablo Prigioni. And a change for the Bulls. Luke Longley's checked in for Kerr. The shot by Jordan, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
Paul. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Longley can't get it to go. And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Check out the game that you were having, Steve. He has 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range. Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah Moute in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Griffin with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. No good from Jordan. The Bulls leading by 13. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Inside, Longley. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And the rejection by Pippen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 8 points.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And the Clippers call time here. Here is Paul. He's got 5. Dishes to Redick. Pass to Griffin. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls leading by 13. Passes to Rodman. Redick against Jordan. Off target with his 3.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Clippers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here are the Bulls now. 17 points was their biggest margin. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80%.
Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go